3, you're given two classes. So the first one is sparse array entry, and then the second one is sparse array. And then there's an example of the example outputs that would occur. And then for part A, you have to write a method inside the sparse array class called getValueAt. And it would return the value of the array element when you're given the row and column of the array. So if there's an actual entry at the location that it specifies, then it would return the value that's there, and if there's nothing there, then it would return 0. So like for these, if there's nothing there, then it would return 0, and then if there is something there, then for this one it would return 1. So first I did a for each loop which would go through each sparse array entry, because it says here that it's a list of the sparse array entry. So you would use the methods that are in here. So a possible mistake would be maybe using these methods instead of these. So inside the for each loop, there's an if statement. So if there's something at the specified row and column, then you would return the value there. Well, if there's not, then you just return 0. And you can also do this with a regular for loop, but you would have to pay attention to the start and end for the indexes. So for the rubric, you would get 1 point if you go through all the elements. So the for each loop automatically goes through all of it. And then you would get a second point if you identify elements of entries. So basically it's talking about right here, if you're returning the value when it exists. And then the third point is when you're returning 0 if there's nothing there. So it'd be this here.